No, you can save
Oh.
him. I've got faith. Oh,
Okay. Oh, anyways. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Hello Kitty Roller Rescue, a beat 'em up. You thought that you couldn't have a Hello Kitty
no!
beat 'em up, you'd be wrong.
well,
It's available on the GameCube, the PlayStation 2, and the PC. I'm playing on the GameCube today. Here, I'll show off my GameCube controller to prove it. But yeah, there's not much I have to say before the run starts, so we can just get right going on this. So let's do a countdown here, starting the run in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so the first thing we see is a loading screen. No, the first thing we see is this hub where we go here and select the levels, which are banned apparently. So the default option when you go is no, so I have to actually walk, and I mash the A button just to select it as fast as possible, but that means I have to squeeze a left input in between there to highlight the yes option.
ooh.
Right, we have our friend Boss Maru who talks about what is going on. There's a bunch of blocks invading the Kitty Kingdom. Oh no. And it's up to Kitty to save the day. We have Kitty's friends being chased by these enemies that are not block shaped. Not sure what's up with that. So yeah, feel free to destroy chat with this, by the way. These lovely whoosh onomatopoeias that are appearing on screen right now.
Whoosh.
Whoosh indeed. Now, there's a bunch of enemies here. We're gonna ignore them and beat up a tree instead. Because that's where we need to go. Just hit it 3 times. Thank you for teleporting in front of me, Boss Maru. That does not hinder me whatsoever. Alright, so Mama's getting kidnapped. Oh no. We gotta rescue her. Beat this enemy who has the key. Open the key with the Y button, which is gonna be our biggest enemy. The biggest enemy in this game is the Y button. Or rather, the Y button interactions.
Wait, they kidnapped your mother?
T-pose. Look at this double T-pose here.
Did they kidnap your mother?
Stage.
I thought you said they kidnapped your mother.
Yeah, that was Mama Kitty.
Well, that's unfortunate. Don't
Yeah, exactly,
kidnap
but
mothers,
we speed
everybody.
really quickly, so don't worry.
Oh, good.
We're good. Alright, Purpose. So I mostly avoided combat in the first stage. Here we're gonna actually see some proper combat in action. And some very minor optimizations that come in here as well. Is hit 2 and then hit 1 more. There's like a third finishing move, but it's kind of slow and it kind of like limits your movement during it. So what I do is I 2 hits and then a third hit, and that gives me like more movement freedom.
I was thinking of a Mortal Kombat finisher, you know? Maybe that wouldn't be right for Hello Kitty, but I don't know.
Not exactly the same age rating. Here, I can show you what it looks like. Like, it's that spin attack I just did right there.
Ah.
It's just like animations. So now we got 3 enemies here, and we have to beat all 4 of these enemies. These 3 red boyos over here. Almost get nailed by an attack from the sky. Beat him and get in there. Now, something I'm also doing is picking up stars. When you defeat enemies, they drop stars. And there's a lovely meter in the bottom left under my my health that is represented by apples. An apple a day keeps the game over away.
Is it 1 hit per apple in this game?
A hit is half an apple, so I have 6 health right now.
Okay.
So we're getting into the first boss. This game is pretty formulaic in the sense that every third stage is a boss fight. Now, this first boss fight, we're going to be doing more or less the intended way. Or not even more or less, we're going to do straight up the intended way. So, classic boss, throw his projectiles back at him. Don't get hit by them, because that's bad. And I'm going to sit over here. Hit him with 1. I wait for a specific time to throw that bomb, so he does 2 more, and yeah, he throws 2 bombs, which I can then use to end the fight. Also, the prompts I'm clicking away there are just prompts of things you've unlocked, cinematics, and outfits you can also buy with the coins you find in the levels.
Ooh.
All right, Sleepy Pony, or as I like to call it, keys, keys, and more keys. This stage is going to be entirely centered around finding keys and opening doors. And yeah, defeat the enemies to find the key. They say it's plural, but there's actually only one that has the key, and it's the same enemy every time. So we don't even have to deal with RNG for this, which is kind of nice. I actually do need to go kind of fast. That seems obvious because it's a speed run, but there's actually a cycle later on that I want to try to make that is pretty tight, involving a Ferris wheel.
Yeah, this is basically the Hello Kitty clock rush.
Yeah, exactly. So we got Kitty's little sister here trapped on the teacup, so we got to stop the teacups first. We can't go under while it's moving. That's dangerous. Safety first. Then we get these enemies that actually look like blocks.
You're running around punching people. Safety first, though. Oh, it started. It started back up.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that Ferris wheel over there. Our friend is trapped. We're gonna have to stop the Ferris wheel when he's at the bottom. So I'm gonna try to make this cycle. Got it. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the cycle I wanted to make. Then we open this door. We free our buddy here from the Ferris wheel. I forget his name, but all right. Don't go over stairs because stairs are slow. It's better to like jump around them. Now, again, same enemy always has the key, so just beat that one enemy, pick up the key. Same thing here. This blue guy here that runs away from you.
By the way, his name is Pum Pum Pudding.
Yeah, that was it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me.
Well, I had to Google. Google told me.
Hey, don't give away your sources like that. Say what you just.
Oh no.
Alright, so that is Sleepy Pony. Then we're gonna be heading into Messy Park. And it's gonna be quite messy.
Oh no. Are you gonna clean it up?
We're gonna have to.
Oh no, that's even worse. Making you work in your video games?
Yeah, so Brossentia, remember how you told me to save everyone?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to disappoint you, unfortunately.
No! Why? Who are you not saving?
Tabo over here.
Oh no. Tabo.
The unfortunate collateral of a speedrun.
Well, I mean, he's a human. We can go ahead and let him die. This is fast as hers, not fast as Tabo.
Okay, so I actually don't need to destroy all of these barrels. Only barrels, as long as the dirty water textures disappear, that's enough. And let me see if I can get one bang. Nice, that's one. Double one bang? No. So one bang is my affectionate referral to hitting multiple barrels in a single hit and getting rid of everything. Now we've got the chef here that ran away from us at the beginning of the stage. I need to get these cheerleaders to get out of the way. Can you stop being a coward, sir? Fight me like a man. I know Kitty isn't one, but principle stands. Okay, beat him. Alright, so now you know
He's a chef. He's got a good mustache, though.
Oh yeah, his mustache is wonderful. Alright, so I mentioned the super meter earlier. That's underneath my health. I've built it up fully, which gives me a level 2 super. And we're gonna be using that here to kind of sequence break this boss fight.
Are they going to eat Tabo? Like, there were chefs and he's in a cage.
All right, so we're gonna fight a train. So position the cannon like this. Fire now. That should hit. It did. Prep this cannon for where it needs to be. Okay, wait for the invisibility frames to wear off, and now I'm gonna use my super here to deal 3 damage instantly. There's actually an old strat where we did it to end the fight, but there was a strategy that was a lot less reliable. So now the train's coming here. Those enemies spawned because I did more than 2 damage in a single cycle. And now I'm gonna go over to this cannon here. And fight done. That's the quick kill on the train.
Oh, that's awesome. Good job.
Yeah, that strat is fortunately a lot easier to do. And there's an added benefit to it as well, because we're going to be doing this for most of the bosses here on out, where we build up a level 2 super and then use it to do 3 damage to the boss. To the boss in every 3rd stage. So in this case, stage 9. And we actually have to do some RPG style grinding here, but beating a couple enemies to actually build up stars.
I love it. Hello Kitty Roller Rescue is an RPG, everybody.
Yeah, RPG
Action
elements
RPG.
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the main benefit of the strat I just did, compared to the old one, is we now, because we use the special first and then beat those enemies that spawn, we have the stars from them to build up this meter, so we have to do less enemy grinding in this stage. I think that's enough. I might be 1 star short, but I can beat 1 enemy in stage 8 if that's the case. Because the mid-boss at the end of this stage is going to give me a bunch of stars as well. Okay, cool, I got iframes. That enemy skates into you and he can hit you, but if you open the cage in time, you'll have iframes. Also, we got extra health because we freed our monkey buddy. Unfortunately, he's not exactly helpful for this boss, because his ability is throwing a banana which slows the enemy down. That sounds helpful, but for the speedrun this isn't, because it also slows down the animations a ton. So, yeah. As nice as the helpers are, they're unfortunately not too helpful in the speedrun. Which is why I also say no on the prompt where it asks you to if you want a partner when we enter a stage. And yeah, fortunately the boss gave me enough stars, so I have a level 2 super already, so I can just do stage 8 properly here.
Yeah.
Alright, so stage 8 is always the perfect stage to talk about the radar, because we're gonna not be using it. So there's a bunch of switches that I want you to hit, and the radar in the bottom right shows you. There will be a blue star that shows you to your next objective. The game has a certain order of switches routed, but we have our own route. We're speedrunners. We do what we want. So we have our own switch route that's actually like faster.
Oh my gosh, I just found out that Hello Kitty herself actually has a pet cat that looks
nice.
a lot like her, and this is really creepy. I do not like this.
What do you mean, Brossentia? Don't you have a pet human?
Those are called children, and no, I don't.
You treat children like pets? Alright, I see how it is.
Actually, maybe it's just Taro, you know, from the previous stage.
Oh, you hit it here first. Tabo is
Tabo,
just
yeah.
child. Oh no, I messed up because I was laughing too hard. Alright, jump up here, hit this switch. Yeah, the unfortunate thing in this stage is that the camera pan's kind of slow when after you see things come out. Alright, but we're almost out. 2 more switches to hit. That was the second to last one. Oh no, I was afraid that would happen if I double dashed. Okay, so to refer back to the whoosh.
Whoosh.
So what it's designed as is I do it by pressing the R button. What it's actually designed as is as a dodge move. You also have invincibility frames during it, but it comes with a nice little side effect that it moves faster than your normal running, so that's what we do to move everywhere. Now, red alert. Now, this is a boss with a big machine that's gonna fire missile at us. So we're gonna do the most logical thing possible and stand perfectly still. Here, hands of the controller.
Well, yeah, you don't want to get caught.
Okay, so
Super Meat Boy's after you.
So yeah, the reason we do this is so he fires a second rocket before the first one hits.
Ooh.
And here, wait for the iframes. Then we use the super here to bring in the 1 health. That's also going to hit these spring enemies. Ow. Now I need to kind of gamble because I can't get the camera on him. Oh, dang it, missed. Okay, backup strats. Okay, this should be it. There we go. Alright, so I picked the wrong spring. That spring, the jump from that spring actually doesn't reach. Oops.
Oh no!
Alright, we're moving into the Haunted Lot. This is a somewhat obnoxious stage, but there's more obnoxious coming up, so it's fine.
I just love that attack that you did on the tank. The giant jump of doom. Blah.
Yeah, exactly.
Pile driver.
Use the boss's minions against them. So here we have bin back ninjas that we have to deal with. They can be very annoying because they like to try to cartwheel away from your attacks. Oh no, blocks in the way. Alright, we'll go this way instead. Oh no, more blocks in the way. We'll go this way instead. Don't you love it when they block you off from somewhere, only for there to be another opening somewhere else?
Happens all the time in real life as well, you know?
Okay, speed strat. I actually fight the boss first and leave the ninjas alive here, because if I'm lucky, which I wasn't, because the ninjas ran away from the boss, the ninja stars that the enemies throw can actually hit the boss and do damage.
Ooh.
I got it in practice, which obviously means I don't get it during the run, because that's how that works.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got a little car friend over there. I know his name is Runabouts, but I call him Car Friend. Because why name things accurately? So I have to find batteries for him. Now, I'm not
they don't even run. They roll.
I'm not talking to him because I need to talk to him anyway. And I need to talk to him again when I have the battery. So I'm going to be actually just talking to him twice because he stays still here. On top of that, the place I need to go is right here. So there's just a little optimization of not having runabouts just roll around everywhere and you needing to try to find him, which we're unfortunately going to have to do here anyway. Because we have to do another round of battery collecting. And the camera is not always the most helpful, especially in like tight spaces like this. You need to find where he is, talk to him. And you do actually have to talk to him to activate the sequencing that happens here. Now, if I'm lucky, I shouldn't need to grind extra enemies for a level 2 super. I should get enough stars off of this mid-boss here. And Runabouts is actually the only partner who's actually helpful, because he damages the boss. Like so, and gets a very nice quick kill.
Nice.
We're still not going to use him for the other stages. Like, we're still going to say no to partner selection, because it gives you extra menus, and it's just not worth it. Maybe one day we'll route Runabouts in, but for now, we're going partnerless.
By the way, I want people to know that we still have a donation goal up for Destiny 2 Lake of Shadows Strike Showcase. That's the next game. Just needing about $229 for that. So feel free to get donations in if you would like.
Right, one of the biggest skips in the run actually coming up, and unsurprisingly, not first try. You might notice I'm not supposed to be able to get up here, but if I do my jump right, let me center the camera a little better.
Oh yeah, this jump looks tricky.
Yeah.
Well, jumping with rollerblades is just hard, you know?
Exactly, it really is. Right, so I'm officially slower than going around now, but I really just want to show it. So I committed. And there's another tricky unintended jump like that coming up later on in this stage. But first we have obligatory Indiana Jones reference. Rolling ball chasing you. Fun fact, by the way, that rolling ball is the only insta-kill in the game. It also rubber bands, so if I get stuck on something, we're in trouble.
Oh no.
Fortunately, I did not get stuck on anything. It's happened before. Fun fact, I've been killed by that ball before in a marathon, and still that marathon run still ended up being a PB because my PB was so bad at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I started running, I started actually running this game for marathons while I was still stuck on PAL version, and this game does not have PAL 60 on it. So yeah, this is the second unintended jump that I was talking about. There used to be a way harder version of this where you actually jump on top of this spinning gate and do it, but we later on found that you can make this jump just from the base here. Okay. I'm actually gonna just remove this enemy real quick. Just to give myself some breathing room.
Yeah, he's a big jerk, just floating in the way.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give myself a bit of a better camera angle here. Almost. This is a marathon, we're showing off cool stuff, so I'm committing to this. There we go. Why is it that I need to mention that I'm committing to things that I actually get it?
You know, that's sort of how marathons go. Sometimes, or any speedruns in general, there are some days where you nail everything first try. There are some days where you don't. And, you know, it's just, you never really know what kind of day you're going to have. It's one of those, we're going to have to try that trick multiple times in order to get it. But you got it. You got it.
Exactly. All right, now it's time to try a trick I've never gotten before. The quick kill on Project Home Run.
Oh, we did have $100 donation from Bursic Badger. He says, let's see that Lake of Shadows showcase for Destiny 2. Yeah, we're only $127-ish dollars. I don't know exactly the amount. We're much closer now. Thank you, Bursic.
Well, quick kill failed. So the quick kill is chaining 3 baseball hits together and then using the level 2 super to end the fight instantly. I was able to chain hits 2 and 3 together, so good backup at least. But yeah, that's a trick I've never gotten before ever. It's hard to if you throw the ball the first hit like I did, it's a hard lineup for the second shot.
We do have $5 from the Jaded Mew, who says donating because I love seeing silly and weird games like this. Yeah, this game, like, honestly, there's a lot of difficulty and a lot of action, a lot more than I would have expected from a Hello Kitty game on the GameCube.
Yeah, speaking of difficulty, welcome to the most obnoxious stage in the game, Metal Gear Kitty. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing a double jump and then an attack, which shoots out that little ball. If I hit these enemies with it, they will run away scared and not shine their light anymore. I got caught by the searchlight. And the problem with that is that when you get caught, you have to beat all the enemies. It will spawn enemies in, and you have to beat all of them before you can proceed. Which is just the biggest time loss you can get. It's just about the biggest time loss you can get in this run. So there we go. It's not a PB attempt anymore. Although probably wasn't after the Arena of Danger jumps not going well anyway. It's fine. We're good for estimate. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
All right,
see,
so
what I do is I ruin my chance for PB as soon as possible. That way I'm not stressed.
Alright, safe strats, hit the enemies. Yeah, there we go. Y button interaction not working, yay. Alright, so the game wants you to hit these boxes out of the way, but if you position yourself properly, you can just hit the switch without hitting the boxes. I think that guy just vanished. Ah, that's the second alert, dang it. Alright, so this is the level 1 super. I'm giving you an early preview because this is not actually the place I would show it off the first time normally. But there is actually a use for it. Alright, let me hit this switch in the meantime. You come back here. These blue enemies are the most annoying to deal with because they run away from you. Because they're doing like, hey, get back here. Oh, come on.
I love that the company that made this actually made XCOM 2 War of the Chosen, or at least worked on part of it. That was developed by Firaxis Games later on, and it looks like some of the people, like, I don't know, if you can get a stealth game, you should have been able to get Hello Kitty stealth working, right?
Yeah. Now, a small side effect that I guess serves as a backup strat is if you get seen, you can do enemies. Or you can, like, you have enemies to beat and you build up your super meter. And that gave me a level 1 super to use on the boss because you saw me use the level 2 super on bosses and you would think that's the strongest super, right? It does 3 damage on bosses.
Yeah.
But it doesn't kill the... Oh, I need to be... Yeah, come to me, towards me. Those lasers are dangerous. Don't mess with them.
Oh.
If you go through them, an orb will shoot out. If an orb hits you, you turn into a block, and you can walk around and look pretty, and that's all. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. So I actually want to very carefully manage my super meter here and make sure I don't get a level 2. Because yeah, like I said, the level 2 super does not kill bosses instantly, and you're gonna see very soon how I'm gonna melt through the mid bosses that are gonna come up. One thing you can do with level 2 supers is use them near a door to kill all the enemies, the regular enemies in the room. But yeah, watch this. And that's the fastest way you can kill mid-bosses like that.
Nice.
Also, this gives you invulnerability. So I also cannot be turned into a block by it. So it's also good to use it in rooms like that. Now the amount of stars that enemies drop is actually random. It varies between 1 and 3. Now, if I kill this enemy, I'll probably get a level 2 super. Yeah, exactly. I have a level 1 now. And I believe there's another boss here, so... Goodbye, sir. Say hello to Kitty Power. So there's a door here. Our friend Batsmaru from the first stage is trapped there. We're not gonna save him. I'm sorry. Because we have our boss here. Now, we don't have a level 1 super. Fortunately, there's an enemy here, so now I do have a level 1 super. So, good day, sir. You lose.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Yeah. So we picked up the keys, but we actually didn't do anything with them. You used them to open that door I showed off where Batsmaru was trapped.
I love her little dance, you know. She doesn't put a whole lot of energy into it, just enough to know that, you know, she's happy.
And the most important part, it ends in a wonderful T-pose.
Yeah.
There is a second celebration that's a lot more energetic, but it doesn't end in a T-pose, so I'd say they're about 50-50 in, like, entertainment value.
Okay.
So So this boss has 7 hits instead of 5. Also, the level 2 super will not work on it, so that's why I haven't been going for it and have been constantly using level 1 supers. So there's a bit of a phase 0 to this, where I need to make him shoot these shoot the orbs to blow up these machines. Okay, so now he's down to 6 health. So, okay, didn't dodge the shockwave, that's fine. So do a little stutter stepping here to dodge these lasers. Alright, I might be able to get a 3 hit here. I need to wait for a specific time, because if I hit the second bomb too fast... I missed it. If I push the second bomb too fast, the second bomb will hit during the iframes, and it will, therefore he will not take like 2 damage. So this is probably going to be a standard 15 fight. Just do 2 hits every phase. I didn't get the push. So if you initiate the push, it will go even if you get hit. Or maybe, just maybe! No. Pick up these stars for funsies.
You know, I love these hot dog enemies. Like, what did you do to make the hot dogs upset?
Probably eat them.
Oh, well, yeah, that would definitely make them angry. They could be Vienna sausages too, though, you know.
Alright, so Brossentia, I've got some bad news.
Uh-oh, what?
The game's almost over.
No! I need more Hello Kitty.
We're into the final stage, and it's an auto-scroller. The final countdown.
We still need $224, or no, $124 for Destiny 2 Lake of Shadows Strike Showcase, which I believe will be after the Destiny 2 run, but still, it would be nice for us to have that solid and know that we have it ready to go.
So yeah, so as per the story, the leader of the Block Army, which is collapsing, also, ta-da, I'm invisible. The leader of the Block Army, he's mad that we've been beating up his army. So now he's in this giant mech, destroying everything. And Kitty's friends, including the ones we didn't save during the game, so, you know, they got out themselves. So it wasn't necessary for us to save them after all.
What? Oh my gosh, you didn't even need to do all this work. You could have just been, like, playing video games at home, Hello Kitty.
Exactly. Also, I think if I do this... Yeah, if I throw it at the wall, I can hit myself. Oh, another cool thing I can show off. Shout out to my buddy Lincolnmite, who is my usual race partner, who always shows this off. Is that, well, Kitty becomes invisible because of, like, model layering. The bomb doesn't.
Oh no.
Okay. You destroyed my thing that I was trying to show a cool thing. Here, have a bomb. Alright, let me collect a bunch of money here. I don't know. I didn't collect too much money during this run, so I might not be able to make 420 happen, but we'll see. Let's see. Let's pick up only the 5s and... Yeah, this is basically a waning game. Kitty's friends are charging a big boy laser to destroy this robot, and yeah, we have to... So what we're actually supposed to do is slow this robot down. So we give the cannon time to charge. And yeah, if you do nothing, you do fail the stage, so...
So you have to do a little bit.
Yeah, exactly, but I'm gonna be doing something interesting here. 415, there's no 5 coin anywhere, damn it! So I'm going to be using this watermelon cannon. And here you go. Here's what Block Kitty looks like. So you can clearly tell this is a watermelon cannon because it says watermelon on the front.
Oh, well, good. Good. Oh no, your friend got turned into a box.
There you go. There you can see it. Watermelon.
Oh yeah, that's a watermelon.
So there is a particular reason why I choose to use the water cannon. Because I can just keep firing indefinitely like this and hit him just on the first frame possible. Whereas with the regular cannons, you have to actually time it out, and he can like advance a little spot. So you do this. Now, a little fun thing that we discovered or that I discovered when switching from PAL to NTSC is that if you hit this watermelon cannon at max range, on the PAL version, the laser does not reach the cannon, so you can just sit in the cannon indefinitely, hold B until the game ends. Unfortunately, in this version, the laser does reach, so we have to get out and divert the laser and then get back in the cannon. So you have to do a little bit of things. Yeah, there's still a little bit of time before the game ends here. You can see how far the laser is charged on the right of the screen. Once it's halfway past 80, there will be a big 90 flashing on screen, and then when it's fully charged, it will say 100. Specifically, the first frame, 100 appears on screen. That's when time ends.
Okay, we're so close.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's this run ends nice and chill, just an auto scroller where you just have this this thing where we just unlock this guy in place and have him never reach the end.
You know, I'm not really convinced you saved everyone. You rescued some people, but what about all the people who died along the way? Like, you know, the human.
They'll be here. You'll see them in the cutscene that plays after this, showing them firing the laser and blowing it up. Oh,
probably just the ghosts. The ghosts. Oh yeah, ready for time.
Oh, they blew up the cannon. Dang it! All right, I'll go over to this one.
What a jerk.
And time.
Well,
yeah, that's
very nice.
So yeah, there you can see Batsmaru, Karopi.
Ah,
you can
good.
See, My Melody as well. You can see Tabo.
That's totally his ghost. Like, sorry,
ghost of
canon.
Tabo.
Yeah, the ghost of Tabo.
Oh. So yeah, we've saved the day. The Block Army has been sent away, and here you get the clear time. Now, one little fact about the clear time: even though this is an auto scroller, and we know that because the 100 and everything appears on the exact same point in the background music every single time, except you get a different. You don't always get the same clear time for some reason. Sometimes it says 5:37, like here. I've had times where it says 5:20. And I've had times where it says what it probably intends for it to be 5 minutes flat. Nice little quirky thing right there.
Yeah, have any idea why? Is it just the clock is inaccurate?
It's probably inaccurate, yeah. We also don't use in-game time for that reason. We just time this RTA.
Ah.
And yeah, that's the credits.
Well, yeah, that was great. 36:19 for the time.
Ooh, 36.
Honestly,
36. That's real nice, especially with struggling with those jumps and getting a couple alerts in under construction. I will take that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this, and honestly, out of all the games that are aimed probably for a younger audience, this one has a lot of action and a lot of excitement, much more than I expected.
Yeah, exactly. This is a really solid a solid kids game. You know, if you're a parent watching this, you're looking for a nice a nice game for your kids. Do give this a consideration. You just look on eBay or anywhere. This game is not rare in the slightest, and is also probably really it's pretty cheap to find. On one exception. If you're looking for the Chinese Xbox version, this game has a Chinese Xbox version, which is exclusive. It was only released as a special bundle celebrating a certain Sanrio anniversary that I can't remember. And that is insanely rare. So that's the main reason, because that Chinese Xbox version is actually the fastest version of the game. But I played on
Gotcha.
NTC GameCube because that's the version I own and I can play on the end. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching.
Sweet. Have any shout outs you need to give out?
So yeah, I already gave a small shout out to Linkenmeister who also runs this game and has actually had world record for this game for a short while. Until Mr. World Record holder Tristan, who ran this game at GDQ 6 years ago, took it back because he actually owns that insanely rare Chinese Xbox version, so we call him a cheater.
Yeah, he's a cheater.
I'm like Tristan. I know you've seen me on like a few small occasions. If you happen to catch this, you're a legend. And hit runs were definitely the basis for me picking up this game. And yeah, this is a really nice speed game. It's always an absolute joy to showcase this at marathons. I hope you all enjoyed it. I think you did. I did a little speech yesterday after my trauma center run, so in case you missed that, I'll summarize it for you. Blah blah blah. I am autistic. Blah blah blah. Organized a marathon called SCSE last weekend that also raised money for Organization for Autism Research. Blah blah blah. Wasn't initially going to submit to this because it's only a week later. Then I heard, Fastest First is raising money for OAR, so I decided I had, I couldn't not at that point. So thank you very much to Fastest First staff as well. The biggest shout out of all, most likely, for having me here not once but twice to show off these games for you. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the marathon because we're not done here. There's plenty of other fantastic runs that are coming up that Brossentia can tell you everything about.
Yes, thank you so much. We'll go ahead and move on over to the setup between runs. That was a fantastic Hello Kitty Roller Rescue playthrough by DoubleDubbel 3619. Definitely a respectable time.